Bitcoin might present us the biggest buying opportunity that we have seen in a really, really long time. And if you want to know the exact levels that I'm looking at to buy and load up as much as I can, then you should definitely stick around here and make sure that you're watching the levels for the short term and also for the long term. And also subscribe to the channel, like this video, and also activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these important updates. And now let's directly get into today's content here. So here on the DXY, we see right now that the DXY is pumping like crazy to the upside. We have broken the 104.44 level, and the next level to watch here, if this continues, would be 105.65 points and then potentially 107.61. But I can tell you, if we continue to move up like this into these levels, this will be really, really bad for the whole crypto market and Bitcoin itself in the imminent short and long term, because we don't want that money is going back into the dollar to stabilize the dollar. We want that the money is flowing into risk assets and not out of them, like crypto and stocks and other assets that are out there. So, but yeah, we have to be potentially prepared for the dollar strengthening to 107.60 points, because the charts start to look really, really bullish here. And of course, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't like that the chart is that the chart starts looking to be so bullish. But what can we do? We have to trade accordingly. So, and based on that, I'm gonna show you where Bitcoin might be most likely heading next. Also, we should not remember September is historically a really bad month for Bitcoin, and that is more or less coinciding with what I'm going to show you. So here on the 12-hourly chart, you can clearly see now here in the market maker zone, where we normally get a lot of bits to send the price back up, we have lost the line in the sand around $25,837 and continue to move here lower. So there is a potential now, a high likelihood that we come down here to the bottom of that zone at $25,300. And if we get there, I believe we're going to lose it and move lower. So the first indication of that will be when we see that we're losing here this trend line, which is now around $25,560. That will be the first indication. And lose this trend line, I believe that we move really, really quick here into lower levels. Then when we go to the monthly chart, I wanted to show you that here the stochastic RSI has flipped bearish now, which is not uncommon for September. So, but with this bearishness in the monthly chart, we have to be prepared that we're most likely going to see the Bitcoin price moving to the next bigger level of support here on the monthly chart, and that would be $23,388. But I'm going to tell you, I expect from there somewhere a big bounce back to the upside, and that we're potentially never going to look back there for quite a while. So this can definitely happen this month. It would be not unheard of that from a local top, Bitcoin would have here a 25%, almost 26% correction. We are now around 18%. So yeah, I would be not surprised if we go all the way down here to flush out the last week hands before we go higher. I have already pointed out a new trade setup that we can take advantage of if it's going to happen. So here on the 4-hourly chart, we still have a bullish divergence with a downwards trending price, but an upward sloping RSI. As long as this upwards trend line is not broken, there is still a chance that this bullish divergence is playing out in the short term. And for that, I would be looking at a trade around $26,100 all the way up to $27,300. That is a 4% move to the upside here, 4.2, with a 1 to 2.23 risk reward ratio. I don't really like that ratio. I like more like 1 to 3, but I might be trading that with like 20x leverage, so I would make like roughly 90% on that with a 36% or 37% potential stop loss if I would get stopped out. But yeah, once we are starting to move here into the green zone, I think I would immediately set my stop loss to my entry just to protect myself for not incurring here a massive loss. So if you're an experienced trader, you can take the same trade. If you're new, I would potentially stay away from that because that requires some skill to be able to trade that, in my opinion. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade, do that on BYBIT. You still get $30,000 if you sign up with that specific link here and can copy all my trades. And if you want to learn properly how to trade and get all my knowledge that I have acquired over the last 6-7 years, then go to my homepage, amcrypto.us. There you can still sign up for my mentorship program and also get my course. And here comes a big announcement. In the next couple of days, I'm gonna drop the price dramatically for just a couple of days. It will be just a short period of time. I cannot tell you the exact date yet when it's going to happen. It will be this week. My team is working on redoing the website for that to change it a little bit with the discount on it. So watch out for that. It's coming, and I can tell you it will only last for a couple of days, and then you will never see these prices again. It will be really affordable for a lot of people, so you should definitely check it out. So now, when we are then going to the daily chart, here we see that's what I meant, the potential biggest buying opportunity that can present itself to us. And that will be if we lose the $25,100 level all the way down to $24,700. If we lose that range, I think there will be a really fast acceleration to the downside, potentially all the way down to $21,000, $21,700. I'm not saying that we are 100% getting there. There is a chance that we are stopping here in that range, between 23,000, 23,500. So it's possible that we're going to stop there and not getting lower. But just in case, I want to have orders all the way down here. But I'm going to start scaling into a position already here, 23,500, 23,000, and then all the way down to 21 if we get there. So that might be the biggest buying opportunity before the next bull run. I don't believe that we're going to see these low prices ever again before the next bull run is over. So, and Bitcoin is looking quite weak right now here. I see here so many bearish things on the chart. It's not funny anymore. So I see here lower highs all the time. So we create here also lower lows on the chart. So the structure is definitely bearish, and yeah, that hence leads me to say that we potentially go all the way down to like $23,500 or even lower. And here I'm going to buy really big into a position that I try to hold into the next bull run and potentially until the next all-time high. So here on the 1 hourly chart, we also see a really strong rejection right now from the EMA ribbon. Remember, guys, the EMA ribbons, they have normally 3 waves before they flip again. We are now in the second wave, potentially get a third wave or even a fourth wave extension with lower prices. So that is also not looking bullish, and you should be careful trying to long this here at any point. If I would do anything, I would short this from like $25,600 unless the bullish divergence would be playing out. But for that, we need to break basically already above the EMA ribbon. So basically above that level, we have to break here $26,000 for the bullish divergence to be playing out on the 4 hourly chart. Also, when we go to the heat map, sorry that it's so small right now, but I had to zoom out to get the full picture. You see there is a lot of orders already stacked around $26,000. That is right now a big resistance building up for us already. Also from the past, there were a lot of orders here, and now the next underlying support is around $25,000, which is like kind of up here. So also from the past, there are still orders left where people wanted to buy. And then the next one is around 24,000 and then 23,000. So and that's why I'm saying if we lose 23, we're going to see a really quick move to the downside. But I think it's going to stop around $21,000. I'm not sure that we will get there, but 23 is definitely one of the key levels to watch here in the imminent short term while Bitcoin is moving lower. Guys, that's it already for today's episode. I just wanted to mention one more thing. I'm thinking about to do a live trading challenge with $250 to trade this to $100,000 in the next 90 days. Let me know if you would like to see an everyday live stream, live trading session where I show you every single trade that I'm doing, where you can trade directly with me together and trade $250 to $100,000 in 90 days. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in that. I'm curious to know if I should do that. I will do this, of course, in between these kind of videos. Yeah, just let me know. And guys, don't forget, smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.